Hello all, here at OS.MVTXReviews.com. You're watching our video review of the UNITEK SlimPort to HDTV converter cable. This product retails on Amazon.com for $40 but can be purchased at just $15, which makes it more inexpensive than the competing officially branded SlimPort cable that's offered at $40 on Amazon.com. The product essentially connects to a micro USB tip on your phone or tablet, the same port that you use to charge and sync information on your phone or tablet running on Android or Windows Phone. And on the other side, we have a full-sized female HDMI cable for you to connect to an HD television or a projector for bringing back images, photos, videos, and also games and apps on a larger display. The product also supports 7.1 surround sound, 1080p HD video mirroring, and also full 3D support. So if you want to watch 3D movies on your phone to a larger display or 3D games, it's officially supported with this cable. Compared with the previous generation MHL adapters, which also offer the same technology, essentially from a micro USB tip to an HDMI tip, compared to those, the SlimPort advantage is it offers better graphics, better GPU performance, and faster frame rate support. So essentially, if you're gaming and you have your phone connected on one end and the other side on a larger display, you're not going to have any drop frame rates using a SlimPort adapter, which is going to be a lot better for gamers out there and those who want to watch HD or 3D enabled television content. Now, the packaging of the product is pretty small and discreet, but you have access to all the compatible products on the sides, and inside the box you basically have access to a quick warranty guide and the product itself. Now, the actual SlimPort device is cased in this piano black finish. It's very small and very lightweight, which makes it easy to carry around with you. It's also very nicely constructed, and the wires are quite thick, which means that it is quite durable in the long run. Additionally, on the side of the main base, we have access to one more micro USB tip. This allows you to connect a power or a charger onto here, and you can actually charge your phone while you're connecting your phone onto the SlimPort part for viewing content on a larger display. So again, you can actually mirror content onto an HD television while charging your phone, which is pretty cool. The HDMI port part is also cased in 24K gold, which makes the connection very secure and also adds a little bit of value to the adapter head as well. Going to SlimPort.com, one can find access to an extensive list of all the supported devices that will work 100% with the SlimPort enabled adapters and converters, either by UNITEK or by other manufacturers. Some of those tablets and devices include the ASUS Padphone series, the Fujitsu Aero, the Fujitsu Stylistic tablet. We also have Google Nexus 7, Nexus 5, and Nexus 4 devices all working. There's also support for the HP Chromebook 11, in addition to some LG devices like the LG GX2 and the LG G Flex. Now, at the moment, the list is still a little bit scarce for our liking. We like to see more devices added to this list over time, perhaps by manufacturers like Motorola, Nokia, and such, but at the moment, it is a little bit limited. However, that's not to say that you don't have any more phones that officially support SlimPort. It just means that you're not going to have that built-in chip on your device, which is not going to allow for as fast frame rates, and it's not officially supported. But other devices that will still work fine include phones like the HTC Evo 3D, HTC Sensation 4G, and those devices will also work because they have the previous generation model of the MHL adapter, which allows them to connect from the micro USB tip to the HDMI. The UNITEK SlimPort adapter is also quite simple. Simply connect the micro USB tip onto your phone, tablet, or again, tablet PC, and the other end will typically be connected to the HDMI cable part on your HD television or a projector screen. And everything is simple to use and very easy to connect, and the connection between both ends are quite secure, which we do like. One part that the company could improve on is the cable length. We feel like it's a little bit small, so it's for people out there that don't have very long HDMI cables, the setup could be a little bit cramped. But otherwise, it's a very rudimentary and easy to use setup. At the same time, we can play back background HD television and HD content, which means that if you are playing back an HD video on an HD television screen, you can also use other applications using the stock. For example, playing a game while a video is being played from your phone to a larger display. The device also supports, again, charging while you are using the adapter side, which is pretty good. It means that you can charge your device without or use the adapter without without you having to worry that the battery life might be drained pretty fast. So again, you can see your phone has immediately started charging once the device has been put into use. Again, the amount of devices that are supported with this adapter cable is, again, a little bit limited at the moment, but it will grow in time, I think. And also, overall, it definitely has a pretty rudimentary design that we definitely like. The product also supports, again, 3D-like experience, which rivals that of movie theaters, or at least claimed by the manufacturer. And again, it doesn't need any additional power to create the entire port itself. So you don't need to plug in a power adapter to use the actual device, such as a smartphone or a tablet, using the SlimPort adapter provided by UNITEK is actually a pretty rudimentary overall experience. As you can see here, we've connected a tablet onto the product, supporting SlimPort, of course, and it actually does a pretty good job of, connecting to a HD television screen. And now using a larger display, we can view content like web browse, watching video content, looking up different applications, and playing games, and it all works pretty well. In this case, we've also connected a USB mouse onto our tablet itself using an optional adapter that that's also provided by UNITEK, and the overall experience is quite like working on a desktop computer, which is fairly impressive. As you can see, the frame rates are very, very impressive. Speeds are pretty good in terms of the experience between the tablet, between the HD monitor that we are currently showing you, and the overall experience is just very favorable. As you can see, the actual image quality is indeed very sharp. Text looks to be pretty much in focus, and the overall experience doesn't have that much lag to it, which is, again, pretty impressive. Again, it works with a pretty selective amount of products at the moment, but I believe over time, more and more manufacturers will start using SlimPort, which will allow the technology to be more heavily implemented and more widely supported. So pretty decent experience. Benefits of having the actual SlimPort adapter connected is the ability for you to view documents and in different situations, like giving presentations and the such, on an HD television monitor. On the same tablet, we can now see our different documents on a larger HD television screen, which makes it pretty ideal for giving presentations on the go, like PowerPoints, PDF shows, Word, and Excel. So if you are a business professional, getting the stock provided by UNITEK is also a pretty good buy. At the end of the day, the UNITEK SlimPort to HDTV converter adds a lot of value for your smartphone or tablet if you are looking for something to connect your device onto a larger display like an HD television or a projector with. The actual results of the converter cable are very, very impressive, such as browsing the web, viewing images, content, and videos all worked flawlessly in our testing, which we were proud to say. The actual experience for the audio quality was also quite strong, and comparing the device with competing cables that offer the same functionality, such as the previous generation MTA adapters, you have better frame rate support on this model, and comparing this device with other products that offer SlimPort adapters, the UNITEK version is a lot less expensive, so it makes it a great bargain and a great buy if you are looking for something of this caliber. Overall, this is a great purchase, and we would definitely recommend it with 2 thumbs up. If you're interested, please read our full review down below in the box. Thanks for watching here at osmvtxreviews.com. This has been our full video review of the UNITEK SlimPort to HDTV converter cable.